to episode 21, Voice of Dog.
Hi, I'm the voice of dog.
Assassin hypergonads.
That's about right.
Yeah. The Sage Chest, I was insulting this last time, but I never took a look at it. It increases your gold pickup, but also weakens the hell out of your stats. And the Slayer armor, we got the bracers there. They give you crit damage and crit chance and damage retaliation.
So, even more crit?
Yeah, and I'm going to level crit to the max, so we're really
Alright.
gotta take you to the full measure here. I'm gonna put on better armor too. So I don't think we've played hypergonadism yet. It makes your knockback go through the roof, so you're gonna be knocking enemies all over the place.
Sweet.
There we go, always hitting for 315.
Man, I am fast.
69% crit chance. Yeah, at this point the Hokage is completely useless compared to this monster of a class. He just is scaled through the roof, and we're gonna see that now.
So, at this point in the game, it's pretty... you've reached the maximum difficulty, is that right?
Pretty much, yeah. The enemies aren't going to keep upgrading as far as their attacks. They're just going to do more damage and take more hits.
I see.
Eventually, it's not going to be worth fighting them at all, and I'm going to use a class like yours to just skip them because that's what your skill does.
Sweet.
But yeah, you can see I'm throwing those wizards around. I can't knock back the eyeballs. There's a couple other enemies that are immune.
They're just like part of the wall.
Yeah. Nah, not going that way. We got 2 bosses to go.
So, and now, as a guy who doesn't really know a whole lot about this game, briefly explain the bosses to me again. Once you kill them, are they dead for good?
They're dead for the rest of the, yeah, pretty much until the whole castle resets when you win, so that's when they respawn, but until that happens, they're all dead permanently.
I see.
If they weren't, you would just go in there and farm gold off of them.
those just so you know, there's a shitload of bullets just off screen.
Yeah, we're not going that way. I mean, I actually could with this class. If I really wanted to, I could go immortal, but...
Because your mana makes you invincible?
Yeah, you could just disappear and appear on the other side. There's pretty much no other way through there.
Oh man, I'm getting hurt.
Yeah, we're taking a lot of hits. There's another enemy that's immune to knockback right there. I was talking about that earlier. He doesn't care that you have the skills.
Well, he'll care that I have sword.
Just ignore those suns that are being thrown at you. I really don't like those enemies. They just pop out of nowhere and hit you all the time.
Oh, by the way, surprise! Oh, that guy's big.
Yeah, don't mess with that Black Knight. He'll kill us in one hit, almost assuredly.
Oh, that's bad.
They're kind of predictable in their attacks, but they do have a couple, and sometimes I get hit by them when I'm messing around with them, so I just avoid them.
How do you recover health by killing enemies?
I've got lifesteal gear on right now, so that's one way. You also pick up chicken.
Nice. Fuck everything. Run past it. Is this how you speedrun the game?
You do get that dash rune, and that's the good way to start moving fast. I won't have that skill, though. It takes a long time to get this much mana. Here's a dev marker for Villainous.
That's another game?
Yeah, they put those portraits of their other games in this game sometimes. No thanks.
Don't care. Don't care. Whatever. Thousands
Rooms
of bullets.
like that should not exist. Wow. Hey, it's the boss.
Just doesn't give a shit about anything.
I really would like to heal up a little bit before I head into that boss room.
Wait,
This is
how? No.
that's a chakram challenge. I don't have the chakram. I've got axes, so I can't do that one. You just throw one backwards. I don't think I've ever completed it in the LP, but it's an easy one. If you just throw a chakram backwards, it flies.
I see. So you just have the wrong sub-weapon.
Yeah, that's all it is, really. I think there's only 2 that can actually do that one.
Oh, I didn't even notice the spike traps.
Getting healed down here is not an easy thing to do.
There's more traps than enemies.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up.
Oh no, a slime approaches.
Herodotus.
Command! Stab it. Stab it a bunch.
He's not any different than before. He's just got more health. I've got to hit these things a couple times. Your knockback skill actually helps me out a little bit, keeping them on one side of the room.
Yeah, so you can just...
And stealing HP really helps.
Yeah, you were down to 1 hit.
This boss is made out of many parts, so I can get a lot of health back.
I assume you have to kill all the wizards too?
They're optional, but they are, if I don't kill them, they're gonna keep launching those earth traps at me, and I don't want that.
Yeah. That seems like a bad idea. Plus, they only take 1 hit, pretty much. I don't know, 1 critical?
Yeah, your crits are great. If you don't crit, though, you don't do anything.
Oh. It's all or nothing.
There is a point where you get like 90% crit if you really want that much, but I'm happy with what I've got going on here. We can still boost some damage.
Gravizer.
This is one of the bosses that, when his stats keep going up, he actually gets harder. That's not the case for the eyeball or Ponce.
Yeah, the eyeball didn't seem too tough.
No matter what new game you're on, that one's still kind of free. This one, though, eventually it's gonna be brutal to try and win.
Right.
Get out of here, slimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of little guys. Will the spikes hurt them?
No. They're made out of money. Yeah. One more boss down.
Yay.
We have to go kill the third boss now.
We have to go find him now.
Should I get that fairy chest?
Go for it.
Can I clear this room? No, I cannot clear this room. It just is a little out of hand at this point. It's like, there's not really a solution for that.
It seems like the developers kind of... I don't know. At this point, do they even expect you to really fight these things?
They, there's a point where you don't need money anymore, and that's the only reason to fight them, really. I mean, that was a challenge room, and it's supposed to be like that, except for it's not supposed to be tier 3 enemies. They're not supposed to be shooting bullets everywhere, so it was designed for tier 1, and they just automatically upgraded them all, and that's the result. There are classes that could clear it, and I could probably do it with this one at great personal risk.
It seems like they just created this engine, and then at that point, that's what happens. And they just they were kind of like, well, we wanted it to be harder, so there it is.
Yeah, I don't think the endgame had that much thought put into it. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I'll be cutting the LP after this run because it's more of the same, honestly.
Right.
They don't mix it up enough.
Well, it's like Isaac after you get to the chest, right?
Yeah.
Even so, I don't even know if you need to really beat the chest to really beat the game. It's just an added challenge.
You do get a lot of power here if you keep on leveling up, but you do have a limit, and once you hit that, the enemies keep leveling up.
Yeah, and
you
then it just gets
behind.
then it's just harder.
Carnival.
Woohoo!
Yeah. We'll play X game.
Carnival time.
One last hurrah. So I have to break 90 of these in case you guys haven't learned how to do it yet. There you go.
Yes. There you go.
Reward. Garbage.
Alright, we won garbage. Sweet. You can't hit that from there, can you?
Yeah. I don't have the right weapon for that. A fire wheel or a flame barrier or maybe guardian blade would clear that.
Power of the sun.
These things are just annoying. I hardly ever get hit by them, but they sure block the path.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm not going there anytime soon.
Mini bosses.
Those wizards.
We've seen these guys a couple times.
Oh,
yeah, the
Jesus.
ultimate wizards. If you just stand behind this bit of cement here, you'll be alright.
Ultimate wizard.
He's no match for walls.
Damn it, why did we put those walls there?
I don't know, really. They designed this room just for these wizards. You'd think that they... Hey, dark chest plate. That's new. We'll be taking a look at that. That's the final set of gear. Hey, another one.
Something else that's new?
Yeah, we got another piece of the crit set.
Yay.
More crit chance, more crit damage. It's the same thing we put on at the start. I am looking for the path. Eyeballs.
They seem very predictable.
As long as you're careful with them.
Oh no, look out for the rocket launchers.
Definitely, compared to enemies like these, the eyeballs are not as annoying.
Yeah.
Enemies like that.
Oh jeez.
Broken dogs.
Hover dog. Look out. That guy nerfed himself by spawning his attack in the ceiling.
I need the money.
Oh, is that what those things do? They're little platforms you just have to hit?
Yeah, you have to down attack them, just stand on them. Something's going on up there.
Yeah, those count. I love those little things. It's just saying, yeah, just don't bother. Don't go there.
They really love to swarm the screen. This game is bullet hell, and I can't fly with this character.
Yeah.
I'll go some other way since death is that way.
Bullet hell is easier when your character is flying in the sky.
When his hitbox is a small cube,
Yeah.
and not his whole model.
Oh no. Bitey chest.
People don't like mimics, but I like to think of them as chests that take a while to open up.
Yeah.
They definitely drop a lot of gold. Just take 3 or 4 swings, that's all. Every enemy is a chest when you think about it.
Because they all explode in gold.
That
Oh.
money's worth stepping on this.
I thought that would do more... I think I've been conditioned by La Milana to assume that would do more damage, because I think it's 1/5 of your maximum health.
Sometimes I just can't find the boss.
Seems like kind of a big area.
if you're lucky, you might stumble right onto him. It's just... I've learned from running this game that there's no way to know where the freaking boss room is.
We got lucky with the first one.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. And that area is more hostile than this one, I think. It's supposed to be, and usually I think this area is harder, but on tier 3 I actually hate the darkness. Hey!
There it is.
Finally. We're going the whole way with this guy.
Spoilers! Oh, you had full health. Why did you get greedy?
I saw a weapon up there. I had to get it. It was worth it. This boss, again, same as before. Same as the first time I fought him. Except now I crit for 311. He doesn't have a chance. I kind of feel bad for him. He hasn't upgraded at all. Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
He can't even trap me like he usually does because I can just walk through it.
Well, if you forget to cloak.
Oh well. I seem to be on fire.
You almost screwed that up.
He does do a lot of damage.
Yeah. So you can only take 2 hits pretty much from him.
This guy needs a minion to carry around his 81,000 gold.
We did it! Wow, you've done it! Not saving your data, because that's not how this game works.
Boss door open.
Yeah.
And they didn't let me do the tutorial section. And I don't know why. Would have liked to have been healed.
Plot!
We've heard it already, Johannes.
So these are all abilities you have?
They're upgraded versions, yeah. He doesn't seem to care about mana, or... He doesn't upgrade either. I didn't even think about it, but he's exactly the same. And that's unfortunate for him, too. He's a pretty easy boss. He's a little bit dangerous when he can kill you in a couple hits, but he can't do that anymore. I was hurt when I came in here, and I still took a hit without dying. Hypergonadism lets you bounce them off the walls.
Yeah, it seems like that helps with a lot of these enemies.
It's a little bit dangerous, but you could knock him in like a loop.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to dash and break it, though. I don't like trying to do it, but if you did do it, you could drop him pretty fast. He's big now.
Oh shit. Quick, eat everything in sight. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, you want to stay away from the center and the ends of the room because he will just teleport on top of you when he's doing his attacks. Oh, how am I gonna dodge these?
So that ability makes this boss a joke.
Yeah, I just like am making fun of him at this point. The Barbarian can shout them away too, so there's 2 classes that can completely negate all of his attacks. And at this point in the game, you've got enough mana to do it the entire fight. Like, no way around it. You will never.
Oh, there's even a platform up there. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So, congratulations, voiceofdog. You've completed my LP.
Yes! I am the greatest!
I will be exploring a little bit of the next run just to show that it's the same thing. So we'll check that out right now. And I'll be doing some bonus content. I do have the NG40 run to do, and some other things. And I skipped the credits, just like I said I would. We've seen enough of those. Let's check out that gear. Slayer Sword. I lose damage on it, but I gain some crit. Is it worth it?
Is that worth it?
Not really. Slayer Chest and Dark Chest. The Dark set has 3 random enchants. They're not random per se, but each one has different ones. That one has those 3, Air Dash, Vampirism, Siphon. Lose 100 armor, and the Slayer chest loses 50 for damage. Like, you actually have a choice at this point. Do you want armor, crits, or enchants? Yeah. Slayer Sword isn't really better than that, but I might as well buy it. I got 104,000 gold, right?
Sure. Is that's a lot for this game?
Yeah, that's a pretty sizable amount. We're hitting for 90, now we're hitting for 87, and we got 6 in our crit. So, yeah, notice that, right?
So that's really actually quite good.
Now let's see what we do now. Yeah, 438.
Holy shit.
Sizable upgrade. Well, let's check out New Game Plus 3.
I am unstoppable.
29 gold per coin.
Nothing will kill me. Ever.
You just lost a third of your health.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're level 264. They're already taking crazy amounts of hits again. We're getting close to the point where it's not even worth it to fight them.
That was retarded. What the hell was that? How are you supposed to do that?
You just go somewhere else, I think. This is why I said that half the classes are useless now, because there's not that many classes that can get rid of those projectiles or otherwise get around them. Your class is one of the exceptions.
That seems like an oversight on the designer's end.
They just did not design. It didn't seem like they designed it for heavy infinite mana. Like, all of the classes should be weak. Or none of them. You can't have a class that can't clear one room and then another one that can do the whole castle.
Oh, I thought I was dead for a second there.
Oh, it was close. Yeah, I'm having a hard time staying alive. I try not to waste my mana by, running around invulnerable. That's why I'm taking damage when I shouldn't be, really.
Right.
It does drain it fast, and I don't have the mana upgrades yet. Eventually, you'll be able to do it for a longer duration, but not yet.
Eyeball.
So yeah, at this point,
I will poke you.
most people would go invisible and just run straight to the bosses, and just drop them, and go to the next one, and that's how they would do all of these. Because the bosses are the easy part now. They will get harder again around, like, plus 30. if you spend 20, 30 hours playing, grinding, and just killing bosses over and over again.
That sounds delightful.
It is boring as hell. It is really boring.
What are you talking about? That sounds great. Let's do that.
It is just running straight to the boss and using one of the classes that you can beat him with. Eventually, that's not going to be very many.
Christ. This looks hairy.
I love knocking enemies into spikes. Those spikes do hurt the enemies. We just got an awful sword from way back when.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but there it is.
It's at the bottom. That guy was not thinking about his jump.
We got 20 health. Oh no.
Oh no. Don't die, you're already the winner. You can't die now.
Couldn't have left well enough alone. Had to go back in.
No.
I'm trapped. I like to exit the room to reset projectiles when they get a little out of hand.
Yeah.
It also resets the wizard AI, so that if they were attacking you, sometimes they just float around.
No. No.
Well, it was a good run, voiceofdog.
Yeah. You should have picked the other child.
I'll see you guys later with bonus content.
Goodbye.